Francis Ngannou versus Derrick Lewis. Derrick called for that fight. I thought it was very fun. Derrick Lewis is a fun guy. I feel like I'd like to be friends with him. I've never even met him. But I would really like to go out with him some night. I just have a feeling you have a lot of fun with his personality. But he attacked this from the oddest of angles. From a talk standpoint. He said that he doesn't believe Ngannou is the age that Ngannou claims to be. I'm actually with him on that. I think Ngannou's older too. What's the relevance of the point? I have no idea. I just know it's a catchy headline, and every time Derrick went after him for his age, it was funny. And now he just came out with a line. He said, I want to fight him before he turns 50. Right, it's simple. See, it's harmless. It's G-rated humor at best. It's not even mean-spirited, but it's still a jab. There's still something there, right?
Nothing about how good Ngannou is. Nothing about what a monster he is.
Nothing. I think he's older than he claims he. I mean, are you even picking on a guy at that point?
You could be. I mean,
the guy came from Cameroon. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what in America. I know what the birth certificate and all that. I know that whole process because I've had a couple of kids and they hand it to you right there. I don't actually know what it is in other countries. I don't know. Maybe Derrick Lewis is onto something. Maybe he's not. Who cares? It's harmless banter, which is why it's brilliant. Right? Derrick Lewis, biggest guy in the room, biggest, strongest guy in the room at all time. He could be a dick if he wanted to. He chooses to be charming and humorous in a non-mean way. There's nothing mean about that in the least. But it's still thought-provoking. It's still trash talk. I like it. He didn't use profanity. He didn't put down the guy. There was no yo mama jokes. It was good, clean humor that did make you look and go, was he onto something there? I mean, is this guy older than he said? And then after catching yourself after a few beats, what's the difference? Who the hell cares? What's the difference? There is none, which is why it's playful.
How has Ngannou responded? Has he said anything?
No, he wasn't offended in the least. It's not an insult. He's not offended in the least.
What you doing over there?
Yeah, and if he was truthful, he's probably like, hey, man, my age is the same as yours. It's whatever my mom and dad told me it was. I don't remember my birthday if you want to get right down to it. Right? There is no comeback, which is part of the brilliance. What if I started doing that to you? There's nothing you could do.
Saying I'm older than I am?
Yeah, or younger, whatever. I don't believe you. I mean, what are you going to do? Get out your driver's license? There's nothing you can do. That's
It'd be
why
funny if he did get out his driver's license, though. Toss it across the table. Hey, here you go.
But now you see the brilliance. There is no then he's going to look like a fool and get out his ID? I mean, what are you going to do? That's why there was a brilliance to it.
Wow.
But I want to say this. First off, I really respect that he went after Ngannou, and I remind you, okay, before any Johnny-come-latelys go, well, yeah, he just got beat by Stipe, and we saw all his weaknesses. Slow your roll. You're wrong on that. Derrick Lewis called him out before Stipe pulled the mask off, okay? He called him out when nobody called him out. He called him out when nobody wanted to fight him. And Lewis was like, come on, I'll fight that old man. No problem. So he does get courage points for sure. But second, I like that fight. I like it a lot. I don't, you want to come back to who hits harder. I can't imagine Ngannou hits harder than Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt's 280 pounds plus. Trained kickboxer. Straight up killer. Mark Hunt is definitely the more skilled striker. That doesn't make him the more powerful striker, but I would imagine he is. I would just imagine he is that short, compact, huge, trained. I would imagine he is. I watched Derrick Lewis eat those punches all night long, until finally he did. I'm just saying, that's not a one-punch knockout. We're going to see something there. And then Derrick Lewis, as much as I'm massaging his ego down here, well, he's not Joe skilled either, right? I mean, he's a brute. He's a big old son of a bitch cage fighter. Let's get in there, put the leather on, and go. So, talent-wise, no, it's not the most talented fight I've ever heard. It doesn't all need to be that for me, particularly in the heavyweight division. Sometimes you just want two fighters that want to fight. I'm sick of Dana having to make all these fights and call these guys. I love it when a guy makes his own fight. Derrick Lewis says he wants Ngannou. Great, you did my job for me. Let's do the match. I don't know why more guys don't control their career like that. Who do you want to fight? For any reason you want, because you think you can beat him, because you think it moves you up the rankings, Because you think it gets you paid more money? You think it would get you more attention? Or because you think it's the easiest fight? There's no wrong answer. But give me a name. Derrick Lewis gave a name. Derrick Lewis got the name. And it generally works that way. Generally, when somebody calls somebody out, the fight happens. But guys don't do the call out. There's nothing wrong with it. Fans want to hear it. I don't know why guys don't call guys out. I don't get it. This is fight business. Call someone out.